Here we go. Every minute on the minute, we switch the movement that we are doing, inviting strength and resilience into our bodies, inviting in choice where we are today. When I meet my body where I am today, I can then push myself to do things that I never thought that I could do. Today, where am I? Evaluating, knowing, choosing what makes me thrive today. I want you to choose what makes you thrive too. Today, I've got 4 movements for you. The first one is going to be Sumo Deadlift High Pull. The second one is going to be your cardio choice. The third one is going to be hand release push-ups. And the fourth one is going to be Russian twists. Let's go ahead and get started. Your first minute, Sumo Deadlift High Pull. 3 different things are happening here. Sumo, wide legs. Deadlift, booty goes back behind you, nice flat back, slight bend in the knees. We come forward and then come on up, squeeze and extend in the hip. Deadlift, hamstrings load up, come back to a standing position. When I come down like this, I feel the stretch in my hamstrings. You should too. We're looking forward, shoulders roll back, and I don't even have weights in my hands. I can feel my hamstrings stretching. So when I put weights in my hands, I'm going to feel the hamstrings also load up and work hard for me. From that place of where I feel it, that's the deadlift. Butt stays back behind me, hinging in the hips, coming on up and standing up and bringing the weights to my hips. Sumo deadlift. The third part of that movement is a high pull where you bring the weights up to your collarbone, chicken wing your elbows out to the side. Okay, so 3 parts to that. This is what it looks like. We've got our weights, sumo, wide legs, weights inside of the thighs. Deadlift, butt comes back behind me. Heads of my shoulder blades in front of the weights. Why? I want the weights as close to my body as possible. This would be the deadlift, but we're going into the high pull. Deadlift to high pull. Elbows out wide and high, chicken winging my arms, bringing the weights back down. Deadlift to high pull. 1 minute. Deadlift to high pull. Deadlift to high pull. From the side, it looks like this. Sumo, weights inside the thighs. Deadlift to high pull. Deadlift to high pull. Okay, so in that movement, when you're doing the deadlift, it's possible that the weights you have, you're not bringing all the way to the ground. You can do a hang in the deadlift and just come here and high pull. Here and high pull. But to get the full extension in the hip and straight deadlift from the ground, we're going from the ground to high pull or hang to high pull. Do what feels right for you. Second minute is your cardio choice. I'm going to recommend jumping jacks, jogging in place, or jump ropes. If jump roping is something that's hard for you, give it a try. You are exploring your body in that minute for you. Just because you can't do it today doesn't mean you don't make it available to you. You get curious about it and see how you can invite it into your body. So we've got cardio choice. We're jump roping here for a minute. We mess up. We just laugh at ourselves and we get back into it. It's okay. Maybe you hit the top of your ceiling like me. It's not perfect, guys. We do what we can in the constraints we have, and we move on. Or you say, I'm done with that, and you get into jumping jacks, jogging in place, maybe some burpees. Don't make rigid rules that you can't break to get the results you want. This is about choice. You don't have to do exactly what I'm saying. This is a framework to follow to be successful. Third minute, hand release push-ups. We come down onto all fours. We plant our hands into the ground, extend our legs back behind us, come down into the push-up, release the hands from the floor, place them back down, squeeze on the way up. You may not get to do a lot of these. It's a lot of upper body work, but it's okay. We're working on it. What I don't want is for your body to bow So if you feel on the way up, you're coming this way, you've got to drop down to your knees to create the muscle memory to get your body up off the floor. So what does that look like? We're here, coming down, planting our hands. When you push your hands into the ground, you're gonna feel your body engage. From that engagement, belly button to spine, push up. Come down, lift, push slightly into the ground, feel the engagement, and then you can even count 1, 2, 3, ha, and bring your body back down. It is okay if on your knees, your upper body comes up slightly to come up. That's where you're working on your strength. Once you notice that your body isn't going up from your knees, then you can start to try the full hand release, ha, push up. Not easy, guys. It is not easy, okay? Hand release push-ups. 4th minute, Russian twists. You can do this a few ways. Feet out in front of you, knees bent, hands together. Go from side to side. Feel your abs working as you cross your hands across your body. Each time you lift and go to the other side, out breath. Feel your abs working. You can also do this with a weight. Holding on to the weight, you go side to side, side to side. In either of those variations, to get even more hip stability, you can lift your legs, weighted with your legs lifted, cha, ha, 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 or weighted with your feet down. Or not weighted with your feet up. Experiment with it, see what feels good. It's a whole minute. So you could do some of it with a weight, some of it without, some of it with your feet raised. Use it as a place to explore and be curious about your body. Enjoy it and let me know how it goes.